Old Dominion. Unbelievable. Old freaking Dominion. Old Dominion. The fact that you're in Norfolk, Virginia, the coaches get stuck in an elevator, their quarterback can't hit the broadside of a barn. Old Dominion. This tall kid, lanky kid, could have ran for a lot of first downs. I mean, Virginia Tech was sticking them in the run game, sticking them all night long. The pressure was getting the Old Dominion. Defense pitched almost a shutout. The damn holder snaps the ball 100 miles per hour over the holder's head on a field goal where it would have put Virginia Tech up 10-3. Instead, it's a 14-point swing, or it's a 10-point swing in one play. He snaps it. They're going in to go up 10-3 at the end of the half. The guy snaps it over the kicker's head. I thought King ran it well. I thought Bowen called a good game. Like, they were killing him with that, little tight end play where they would line the tight end up. They'd fake the zone to the left. The tight end would squeeze underneath, run a little dig into the flat, or what do you call that? A flanker, just like a little crossing route, a little misdirection. It's also the play that they got the touchdown to King on. Both of the backs ran well, but King is just a fantastic player. I mean, he even picked up a lot of blitzes tonight. He did a great job. The team plays with great intensity. The sideline was bumping. I mean, point is that, you're up by, what are you up at that time? You're up by, I think that you're up 4, and you're going in to, make a play. And, man, Brent Pry didn't use timeouts well at the end of the game either. So I think he lost by 3. Disappointing. D-line's really good. They're going to win games. Grant Wells is going to be even better. He threw a couple of bad interceptions. Just decision things. Terrible decision from his own doorstep to throw that ball in that corner route. He just didn't need it. He's not the tallest guy, but he has a pretty good arm, decent understanding. What are you going to start, Jason Brown, and then that's going to be the end of your year? I mean, if you're a sophomore and it's a close battle, you got to start the sophomore, because the sophomore, like Grant Wells, has a chance to mature in this offense. He made a couple of really nice throws under duress. The arm talent is there. You just got to be patient with the kid and let him grow. It's Bowen's first time calling a game anyway. Chris Marv is a hell of a coach. I really like Chris Marv a lot. The entire staff is just fantastic. The tackling tonight was amazing. The defense was superb. Old Dominion's quarterback wasn't very good. He didn't step up and run. He wasn't that savvy when to throw, when not to throw. He was very inaccurate. Virginia Tech got in his head tonight. Virginia Tech also got a couple of brilliant fumble plays. I think it was Holloway, their middle linebacker, the stud senior, got the play, got the ball back. I mean, you could have won if you didn't snap it over the guy's head, if you didn't give up that long touchdown, if Grant Wells wouldn't have thrown some costly interceptions tonight. The pre-snap penalty, down the stretch, I mean, what was it? So many false starts, guys on the line of scrimmage. Just terrible stuff. And some of the pass interference down the left sideline with Peoples was a horrendous call. Wasn't even a catchable ball. Guys are just fainting. Guys are just flopping now, and refs are calling flags. So, and then so many dropped interceptions, in the middle of the field. Virginia Tech could have put it on ice. Their O-line is also not blocking that well. King just makes things out of nothing. He's just a really good back with, squirting through and, making guys miss when need be. I think Grant Wells is going to get a little bit better. I think the defense, though, is looking awesome with Brent Pry. The blitzing is great. So I think this will be a good team. It's a first game. It's a really tough road game. Just a pain in the ass to go to Norfolk, to go to Old Dominion. House of Horrors, Hornets Nest, Friday night game. Student sections all packed out, 21,000 people. It's just a game that you lose. And, when you snap the ball over the kicker's head and have those sort of things happen to you. And then when you don't put the game on ice, and then credit to them for hitting that big play at the end, and they just hang around, and the home team just makes a huge momentum play, and that's the game. But that was a 7-point swing there when you snapped it over the kicker's head. But I think this will be a good year. I think that Brent Pry is going to be fine there. He should have used his timeouts at the end to preserve more time. I think Grant Wells will grow in the offense. Just be patient with Grant the entire year, ride it out, and then next year you'll have a good quarterback that can grow in this offense, that can grow in this system. So I like how they're running the football. I like how they're playing, physical football. I like how they're playing ball control. Their line's going to get even better. Old Dominion's just a great, really good defense, really good Sun Belt team. This was a tough game tonight for Virginia Tech.